What's up, party people? What's up, party people? Boom Bomb Instagrammatist. I, Acapella the General, and we are here, guys. We're totally here this morning, and I am just catching a whole vibe right now. What I wanted to talk to you guys about today was valuable content. So let's get started with the show. Yeah, it's going down. I see you. I see you. Who's that, Reese? Let me send you the link to come on back.
Make a fix things for your baby.
We are live in the mix right now, party people. Listen up.
Make a wire to your baby.
What's up, Reese?
Make a fix things for your baby.
I'm sending you the link right now. Let's go.
Girl, you're hotter than fire, pretty lady. Oh, you know. So I do anything for you.
There you go, Reese.
Need to know that I adore you.
I'm driving, I'll be free. Okay.
I'ma show you.
There go your link. Party people, we are live in the mix.
For your baby, oh.
Right now, we get ready to do the damn thing, right? Hey.
Wine to the ground, bring it up, back, girl, yeah, me love that. Wine to the ground, bring it up, back, girl, yeah, me love that.
We up in here right now.
Wine to the ground, bring it up, back,
party people, I just want to say welcome. Get ready to get this thing live if you're in the queue. If you're in the queue right now, you already know what it is. Party people, one time. Listen, we get ready to talk about this thing, which is called content creation. And first of all, right now what I'm doing is exactly what I'm doing and exactly what I'm talking about. Get lit.
Artist Sunday to Sunday. Anyone wanna girl better run back. Look at the African girl.
Two time, let's get it right.
Pick up every African country. Make a fix things for your baby, oh. Proud to number, make a wire for your baby, oh. Make a fix things for your baby, oh. Girl, you're hotter than fire, pretty lady, oh. Meant to be worth and I'ma show you. Pretty like your days, I'ma be a singer.
We are live right now. Party people, one time.
Wine to the ground, bring it up, back, girl, yeah, me love that.
Wine to the ground,
bring it up, back, girl, yeah, me love that. Wine to the ground, bring it up, back, girl, yeah, me love that.
You know. I'm gonna buy anything that you need,
yes.
Baby girl, cause you
Twitter.
know you were special.
Instagram.
Start my day without you.
We up in here right now. Hey.
Girl, you own every beat to my heart, baby girl.
You
are
too.
So instrumental. Girl, you're so instrumental. I beg, make a wire to your baby, oh. Make a fix things for your baby. Girl, you're hotter than fire, pretty lady, oh.
In general.
You know.
We up in here right now. Catching that vibe right now. We get ready to talk about content creation. Reese, I see you, my guy. Hey, Reese over there dancing right now.
Fix things for your baby, oh. You know.
Listen.
Acapella Degenerate.
We are live in the mix, party people. For those of you guys that are just coming in, I just want to say this. Listen, if you are watching this back on YouTube, Twitch, you might be on LinkedIn, you might be on Facebook. The sky's the limit. With one click, we are multi-streaming. That means we are everywhere that I have mentioned with just one click. That's Twitch, Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube, right? And the goal here is to take it to a whole nother level, right? And for those that are content creators, we struggle with wondering what is valuable content, right? What is valuable content? Let me get this thing rolling right here. What is valuable content? How do we define valuable content? How do we? All right, so let's put it like this. You have many who put out regular content, and regular content can be you might see somebody on TikTok and you take their content and you repost, or you literally make your own. Like you might have a dance video, right? Within that dance video, you decide to, I don't know, make your hat tilted to the side, and then it lights up, like your logo lights up, and X, Y, and Z. And then your logo, what you say, Reese? I'm looking at you. What you say? He said, let's see, based on interaction. Okay, there we go. Based on interactions. Okay, so a lot of people think content, regular content, is like real valuable content. So we getting into what is valued content versus regular content. Content creation is just like this. We are making this stuff up as we go, and it will be pre-recorded for the whole entire world to see. They can pick pieces that they like. They can even take my voice and recreate. And content, art, music, singing, dancing, cooking can all be defined as content. But how do we make it valuable? Let's jump into it. How do we make it valuable? I wonder. I'm back. So the value in your content means a lot when you're trying to convert your audience into subscribers. As we convert our audience into subscribers, we give them something of value, aka the content. But on top of the content needs to be the whipped cream that keeps them coming back. Understand that regular content don't keep them coming back. They may download your video and pre-used it. But how do we get them to come back? All right. We need an incentive, a call to action, something that they need so much. For example, you guys want to set up a podcast. Well, I am physically doing it right now. But how about the how? How do I do that? Multi-stream and send it out, syndicate it out to numerous places. Wouldn't you like to know that? This is the whipped cream, the how. The how is always for sale. Actually, the hook, all of the above. Right? So Reese says, good visual if it's a dance video. Good video is good, but check it out. Here is where the problem lies. Within a video, they're only going to come and watch and take. There's no landing page to capture the name, the email, and the value to even have them insert their name and email. Content creation is a little bit deeper than we all look at. And it's not just content creation. It is conversion. It is literally having people come back. You need a hook. You need a why. You need a how, right? You need a who. Who, what, how. Who am I? What this is about, and how do I do it? Or how do I become just like you? How do I do what you do? how do I put it together? Content creation just is not content creation. It is conversion. It is building a list of either hungry buyers or fans, or building a fan base. So let's dive into it. Let's dive into it a little bit more. A little bit more. We need to identify. We need to identify. How do we put this together? Very, very difficult. Where do we place the whipped cream? And who will like this formula? Okay. And last but not least, where do they hang out? Very valuable question, very valuable questions, right? So you don't want to literally go too far outside the box, meaning reinvent the wheel. We don't want to reinvent the wheel because someone else already done it. So let's find out who that person is and where they hang out. So, I'm a singer. I'm searching for singers in the age range of 25 all the way to 45, right? Where do they hang out? Let's try Voicey. Let's try TikTok. And let's try YouTube. That's where I believe they hang out. So after I run my baby ad, right, in those specific targeted market and people and age range, right, and demographic, we can do it locally or we can do it nationwide. When we run those ads will come back with a split test, meaning I have an A version and I have a B version. The A version will tell me that these people are interested, male or female. And the A version will tell me male or female and who's interacting. The B version will tell me who specifically, from where, and what it is that they clicked on and what gained their interest. This is very, very important, guys. I'm taking you right into 101 of how you find your audience. How do you build a fan base? And how do we define our valuable content based on our avatars? Avatar means a person who thinks the same as you do, walks, talk, want the same outcome. Literally, they are you, right? As we find them, they will now possibly like us. So now we need to make the content very, very enticing with the value. That's where the whipped cream comes. The hook. Well, tell you what, I know how to make 4-part harmony with just one sound. So let's try something like a baby, tell me how can I do what I want to do whenever I want to do. A singer would be highly interested in how in the hell I did that, right? Right? Or even if I'm spinning tracks and I have stuff playing in the background like,
Sure you can.
oh yeah, oh that girl got ass. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much. Very enticing. I want to know how you did that. How are you doing that? How are you playing music while you're live? How are you multi-streaming while you're live? So the value in that is very high. Believe it or not, right? The how. Remember, we spoke about the how. In a nutshell, guys, this is not a game. Content creation is real. And you got to define how real and valuable yours is. Because it depends on your return fans or guests or clients consistently choosing you. This is very, very important. So for those of you guys that are here, I want you guys to understand. People call it trash, but it's not trash if it has value. Dirt. They call it dirt.
Say them bad, I'm back and chain a grab. How much done them have?
We don't call it dirt. Listen. You are live in the mix right now. Keep it locked. Don't you go nowhere. Hey. We're going to do something real nice for you right now. They're not dirt. You don't want your content to be labeled as dirt and dirt.
Any fussy make my mother head hurt.
You don't want that right now. I see somebody talking right there. Who's in the stream? Hey.
Rapid burst fireworks.
I know I am. What you talking about, Reese? I'm gonna show you something right now. Probably didn't see this before, but we're gonna do something real dope.
Me no ball mad, them a target. Me no target. Knock them out of the ballpark.
They're not dirt.
We're
gonna do this right now. People, watch this. Watch this. We're gonna go into it like
any fussy make my mother head hurt.
Not dirt. Still dirt.
This the team that
gonna do it.
Wet them up, splashes, dirt, straight dirt. Rapid burst firework. Some liquor
I'm trying to get this stuff around. There we go.
Say them a run the place.
All right, listen, we're gonna do it like this. Look.
Them say them are the best, and I pick up them just fly past them nest. If them a snake in the grass, me have the land.
Listen.
This I wanna be. Make me tell your mind, you sell me wanna be. Trouble you, I look me never trouble nobody. And if you pass your place, and this me family, and that the dog, you know me ain't no chicken. If I dirt, then I dirt. If I dirt, then I dirt. You don't want the people saying that just value is dirt. No. You don't want people saying that your value is dirt.
We up in here right now. Catching the vibes. The value in that I just did, please let me know in the comments how valuable is that. Wouldn't you like to learn how to do what I do? You know what I mean? Sometimes we have a tendency to just put out content, but is it valuable is what we need to start thinking about, right? So we need to start thinking about our value before we put it out. Yeah. Pretty dope, right? That is how we do what we do. The sky is the limit for those of you guys that are watching. And for me, guys, listen, BYOF Live is coming very, very soon. I know you don't know what it is, but the value of your content will matter. And I do want to make sure that you're in the right place, a place of gifting, uplifting, and pretty much respecting each other's space. So with no further ado, let me go on ahead and head on over to BYOF Live, where we can literally look at the value. I'm gonna share the screen really quick. Let's see what I got here. All right, let's get into it. Let's see here. See if I can get it to BYOF Live, and let's share this screen for you guys. Here we are. So I want you guys to literally come and pay us a visit here. It's called BYOF Live, and this is where you sign up, right? My lovely assistant, Shara, will walk you through. How cool. How cool. How cool. BYOF Live. So what you want to do, guys, listen, all she mentioned was, as we prepare to launch in 1 month, we are hoping that people around the world will use Build Your Own Fan Base Live as an outlet to their awesome live streaming ideas and content creation. We believe in a positive, safe space, a community of gifting, uplifting, and respecting each other's space while supporting each other as loyal friends and fans. Fill out the form below to be considered a match for our platform. Serious creators and valued streamers only. So you want to make sure that you get here, copy this link right here, right? Paste it in the browser. Let's copy it and let's paste it in the browser. Boom. Let's see what happens here. Copy this. Make sure that I'm copying the correct. Boom. And then we want to paste it in the browser as such. Let's see here. There. What am I doing wrong? I'm doing something wrong. Hold on. Come on, BYOF Live. You're messing with me now. Why am I not pasting this correctly? Do it correctly. Okay, let's see what happens. There it is. All right. So the form will, once you paste it correctly, don't do what I did. You will now have to fill out first, last name, email, your company or brand. So whatever you call yourself, you know, X, Y, and Z, your phone number, your state, and male or female or other. Give us at least 2 to 3 of your links, and it will definitely be submitted. Make sure you check the robot box to make sure that you are not a bot. And pretty much that's it in a nutshell. Someone's in the queue. Let me see who's back here. I got to see who's back here. Hold on. Someone's back here. They came to visit me. Hold tight real quick. Let me stop my screen sharing. Stop screen sharing. All right, let's see who's in the queue right now. There we go. My guy, Reese.
How's it going?
What's going on, my guy?
Not much. I just finished parking. Shut down for the night.
Okay, cool. Yeah, 100. I need auto tune. Yeah, Reese. So we was basically touching on valuable content. Like, how do we define what is valuable content? And a lot of people have content is everything that you put out there, and it can be anything. So basically, I was just talking about how can we make it valuable? And that is the problem that most of us have, is we don't understand the value in what we put out. So we just put it out. But if we actually have a reason to put it out with a conversion tactic, meaning we want to convert into leads, or we might want to build a fan base, or we might want to get sales, whatever it might be. And some people are afraid of sales. They were afraid. I had this girl on TikTok last night, and she was like, oh, how do I use this subscribe button? And I was like, are you serious? She was like, yes. How do I use it? Because they keep telling me to use it, but I set it up, but I don't know how to use it. So why would you set it up if you don't know how to use it? You're basically going to run off your people. So I told her, I said, well, you need something of value, a reason why they should subscribe. And she was like, oh, well, are you saying you're going to help me? And I was like, no, I'm not going to help you, but I'll give you the idea. And she basically got mad at me. It was like, oh, well, don't speak on something you're not going to help. I'm not. You said that you got to. So you have those type of people where you have to really wonder about they're smarts because they portray that they're smart, and it's okay to say, hey, I don't know how to use this. I really don't. But when you challenge someone who tries to help you in a way where it's like, I'm helping you, don't you see me giving you the pointers? Take the rest and run with it. Yeah. So valuable content, a lot of people don't know how to use it. A lot of people don't know how to create it. They don't know how to make it come to life. So I wanted to know really, really quick before we sign off, because we're in the final phase. What is your perception of content and creating it and making it valuable?
Well, it's a trial and error thing. You could also like pay attention to what's trending and see how you can incorporate it into what you do, if you can. If not, you have to play with what's, like me personally, I write songs, so I do different genres of music and see which ones get the most, views and likes and things like that. And then I'll try to focus more on that genre, even though I still do other types of genres of music. So you just have to assess and adjust.
Okay. And so have you been able to convert regular folks into followers? And how did you do that, if you did?
I did. I have one video that went viral on Facebook. That's where I've been getting a lot of my new followers from, on Facebook. It was like a rap video, and I perform my own my lyrics and things like that. So I just try to be as consistent as I can and stay on TikTok finding duets to do, and just try to be high energy, based on the song, the beat of the song.
Yeah, I think I checked that out last night. Here was my question to that. So I know other people is creating the beats, and then you kind of sing. Is it their lyrics or your lyrics?
No, I write my own stuff. The only thing that I don't do is the production, like the instrumental. That's the only thing I don't do. And sing, but I still try.
Wait, so you're telling me that what I saw last night when the guy was making the track, you made up those lyrics and typed it on the screen, or?
Yes. So when I'm in TikTok, I record myself doing it first, and then I copy and paste it from this app that I use to write down the lyrics, and then I put it in on TikTok, and then I put a timer, and I choose the coloring and things like that, and then post it. If it's my own original song, what I started doing was putting orange letters at the bottom of like my original concepts with someone else's beats.
Okay, well that's interesting. That's very interesting. So the how and how you do that is valuable. Now, what's the side that's gonna have people wanting to follow you? That's interesting, number one. But now we need to convert it into a follower. How do we do that?
That's a good question. I'm working on that right now, is getting my following up. I'm trying to, as far as that, appearance does help when for some of your videos. I believe certain hashtags might help push it out to the right people, and then they'll share it and things like that. But I'm still working on that part of getting the followers in. I'm pushing out the content. It's getting more traction than I was when I first started, but it's not where I want it to be exactly right now.
Okay, dope. We got somebody in the queue. Let's bring them forward. Ladies and gentlemen, coming to the stage, the one and only Miss. What you doing? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Hey, 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 hey. Every little thing on my mind. I said, but every little you are on my mind. All right, so we are up in here right now. We were basically touching on content creation and how do we define whether it is valuable or not. So we've reached a point where I got Reese thinking right now. Reese he's been very clever. So he does this thing where he would take a producer's track. Well, people will tell you to do your thing on the track. He would make his own lyrics and sing his own lyrics while the music is playing. Very, very clever. And a lot of people are like, hey, how you do that? What software? Okay, that's a sale, right? Because we're going into what software did you use? But here is the problem of how you define the real value in it. If it converts. So we need to get the audience that is following him to follow him in a way like loyal fans. So the how is the question. What you doing? Would you like to emphasize on the how?
Why do you know? You
I like
always
to challenge you because
you
you are going to be so high in rank to the point where people are going to ask you so much. They're going to ask you, can you explain that? They're going to ask you, what is the how in that? How do I convert? And since you're so high on the stool, you have to be challenged.
you always do it to me. You do. And that indeed.
So the how in Reese's having people to convert. Y'all better hold on. I'm talking to her right now. She's taking notes.
I know. I'm talking to Mom. I said, Mom, I'm in a meeting. Hold on.
All right. So what do you think? What do you think? How can Reese make his followers loyal followers now? And how do he keep them coming back? Your perspective.
Well, I mean, I caught some of what he said, and one of the things that I did agree on was appearance. That's one thing for sure. Especially with TikTok, I see a lot of people. One of the biggest things that I see is appearance. And then that's with that, I see a lot of people focusing on appearance with everyone, on everyone's content. That's one thing that I noticed that everyone focuses highly on. And then make it interesting, make it to where you grab the people's attention, whether you make it funny or you make it just something interesting, something that when they feel that vibe, they got to feel that vibe.
So with 1 million people using that same formula, how would Reese stand out?
Reese is a jokester.
I got it. But we need to find the how in me returning consistently and converting into a loyal fan. So every time I see Reese, I want to give him at least $50 of gifts.
He's a jokester. He's very charismatic. His personality, him being him, but bringing out more of him, not just the short version of him. He needs to bring more of him. There's so much more of Reese that you guys don't know, and he needs to bring that out. These millions of people, they see only this short version of him, and he needs to bring that out. He needs to bring this charismatic person, this comedic person, this person that when he does his lyrics and the words that come out of him, they need to hear what he's saying, but he needs to work on that himself and bring that out. Whether it's, like I said, whether it's him making a comedy out of it, or you know or just making a skit. He could even make a skit, something to grab the attention. But his personality does so much with him. And I always tell him, there's so much of you that can come out of you, and you don't even know it. I always tell him this. I was like, you sit there and you do your little duets and stuff, but there's so much more of you, and you don't even realize how much you have of you that you need to bring out more. And I tell him this because, like I said, I know him so much more on a personal level. And like I said, when we joke around, I see that person that he can bring out in these videos. And that's the person I tell him, you hear the jokes that you say, you hear the things that you say, those are the things that you could bring out into your videos. The way you are, that person, you could bring so much more attention to yourself with just doing those little things, the little things that you say, the little things that you do, just those little extra, that little extra of you could bring out, and you could bring so much more of an audience. And I know he's been working on it, but again, it's working on it that's the problem.
Reese, it sounds to me like you got some homework to do. I wanted to dive into that for you to understand that what you're doing right now is you're just putting out content. The value in it is missing. The conversion is missing. The why, the who, and the how is missing. So why should they do it? Who are you, and what do you bring to them? And how do you make them convert? That's what you got to think about. So for right now, who, what, and how. Who you are, what your content is about, and how does it convert into loyal, dedicated fans. All right. So that's just something for you to think about. I wanted to pretty much put this in the forefront of everyone who are thinking about creating content going into the new generation, because BYOF Live will be seeking valued content creation. I mean, if you cook, I want to know, how do I have the things that is a nourishment to my bodies, and what will it do to my body if I utilize your sources? I want to know, how do I lower cholesterol, diabetes, high blood pressure? I need to know. And that's the value in it. Olive leaf, literally, I got it downstairs. Lupus, eczema, cholesterol, diabetes, the list goes on. Olive leaf. You see the value? So would I purchase that bottle for my family, my grandparents, my niece, my nephew that's going through things like that? Absolutely. What is the cost? $120. Is it worth paying for? That's how your content has to be. And I also have been really, really transitioning into a valuable creator myself. That's why when I go on TikTok, I have all these things in front of me to do different things. Not only can we play games, we can go into music, we could sing, we can beatbox. Literally, I can make up a sound right now. Boom, boom, boom. There'll be so much boom, boom. You can freak it all night, or take it home if you like. You can get it if you with it. Boom, boom, boom. That's the sky. That's the limit of the sky. We literally can make up things. People like, wait, how did you do that? What is the device? Well, the device costs $560. I want one. Right? All right. In a nutshell, Reese, you got any last words? We're on our way out.
All my social media platforms are Reese the New York Turtle. Give my content some views, and I'm pretty sure you're gonna like it.
Definitely. What you doing? Any last words? We're on our way out.
Any words? Any words? My words are love and positivity, guys. Love and positivity. I'm ready to bring in some love and positivity into this new app. I'm ready for some changes. I'm ready to bring in and focus on something bigger and better. And I'm ready to make a new start, something fresh for everyone to enjoy themselves, but yet again, respect. Respect one another, respect each other, and most of all, enjoy one another's company.
Well said. Guys, if you don't know, get on over to BYOF Live, BYOFLive.com, or the link will be in the bio. TikTok, Instagram, same link. Click it. You want to get over to beta testers, sign up. That will submit you into being considered for the future. In the meantime, peace and blessings. Remember, knowledge is power, but not to those who don't seek knowledge. Get around some folks who are uplifting, gifting, and last but not least, they respect your space. Listen, we up out of here. Listen.
Girl, me not gonna lie.
Peace and blessings. I want to thank you guys for coming on the show and just vibing with me right now. We done did 41 minutes. You can watch this back on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram. No, I'm sorry, not Instagram. YouTube, Facebook, and LinkedIn. Let's go. Oh, gosh. Baby, come back. You know you're all that I've got. Come on, girl. Come on, girl.
Oh gosh, I can't deny the fact that you got the perfect spot. Come on.
Peace and blessings, y'all. See y'all later. We up out of here.
How would you feel if you see your girlfriend with
Party
the
people.
next man?
Peace and blessings. Till next time. We up in here right now, like,
Whatever me do, me apologize, baby. I feel express me feeling and reach out to you. I see you.
Oh gosh,
Baby, come back. You know you're all that I've got.